Hello, YouTube! Welcome back to Stellaris and the Cyberwarian Eradicators with the CCM. While we have this screen open, I thought it might be a fun little thing to really quickly check to see what kind of traits we've managed to build up in the either 176 years or 76 years. I'm willing to bet it's more around the lines of 176 because I am almost 100% certain it starts at 2100. I still haven't looked at the previous one, because I kind of recorded this episode and the previous episode back to back, so I haven't quite looked at that yet. That being said, let's take a look to see how our leader is looking. He is a recruiter, which means not only are our armies faster to build, but they also cost us less. He is a military pioneer, which means our ships are faster to build, and our star bases are cheaper to upgrade. Our defensive platforms are better in all regards. We have faster research council agenda speed. Our naval capacity is still getting boosted. And we have a few modifiers. The original megastructure builder, but the new ones are the crystal hunters, which allows us to hunt the crystalline entities a little bit easier. Mining drone techniques, which increase our minerals output for our mining station, just the minerals. We have living metal mega construction insight, which reduces the base cost of any living metal mega constructions. Oh no, the edict. The edict's cost is lowered. We have closed loop. That's a temporary one for 9 more years, increasing our monthly unity. And finally, the flagella movement, giving us an increased evasion chance, which works out great with our fleets, which are all just corvettes. That's their main goal. Speaking of goals, I did a bit of thinking, a tiny bit of thinking, and I do think that I'm just gonna ignore the mandate up here. I really don't think these guys are going to be I don't need to worry too much about these guys. They're pacifists and spiritualists. They are a bulwark of somebody. I just don't know who they are a bulwark of. But they're the bulwark of somebody. And whoever that is, even if they do decide to go to war with us, I'm not too worried. So we are obviously going to
uplink established.
Howdy. So we are obviously going to move down here, and we are just going to run through here. We are just going to take over the galaxy by basically going clockwise. Eventually we'll get back up to the mandate, but we're going to go around the clock first. And you, I think I'm going to send you down here as well, honestly speaking. Yeah, we really won't need many people.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Oh, we got the bioreactor. And, well, we don't need to be changing our nodes around. They've been doing just fine. I will get this blocker research, though. While I do have you guys, I did do a little bit more work off camera, just basically spending our minerals and our stuff to get more buildings and also to clear out some more blockers. Gravity Crush. The surveyor's survey of the asteroid was temporarily halted as a probe is caught by an errant gravity anomaly. Probe managed to remit some data before it was brutally crushed by the extreme forces. Forces that completely dissipated soon after. At least nobody got hurt. Huh, interesting. And we got more encounters. More organics to kill.
One Empire's trash is our payload.
Yes, and we got the dark matter drawing. Perfect. Oh, and more perfect. Wormhole. We can start seeing where these two wormholes go. And I am still gonna laugh my ass off if they are just for each other. I highly doubt they are, but from Gateway Set, Beyond Impact. Initial reports of our excavation on Tibis 4 are extraordinary and a bit unnerving. Endless of the surface debris in the impact crater and its immediate surroundings reveal a surprise. Apparently, the unknown object did not break nor break upon impact. Somehow, the object managed to pierce through the soil and is now resting deep in the ground. Further excavations is ready to begin. So it did break, it's just not immediate. But yeah, it would be absolutely hilarious if these were literally just together. But I am almost 100% certain they're not. And we're going to get rid of this one. Yeah. Nah. We're gonna make this right. Since this is gonna be the one that's gonna be hanging up here for quite a while, no sense messing about. Might as well turn it into an actual beast of a fort. Pictorial descent. Multiple non-verbal communication systems have emerged independently on Vulcan 1, with conflicting sets of imagery and hieroglyphs. Oh, yeah, these guys. They're basically they're doing some stuff organic-y, and don't worry, we'll be dealing with it soon. Moon projection. Science Officer A1 reports that they do not trust the sets of readings they've gathered aboard the Scholar, not one bit. They are especially suspicious of Marshall IV's moon and have outlined a special project for further investigation. Consult the situation log for details. Ooh, this would be hilarious. Oh, I really hope it is what I'm thinking of. Because that would be funny as all hell if that is actually what I'm thinking of. Oh, that would be so funny if it is. Okay, so for those of you who are curious, what I'm hoping for is that is a well, there's the Fallen Empires, as you already know about them. One of them is a spiritualist, which once again you already know. But said spiritualists, they have a unique thing where, gosh dang it. They have a unique thing where there's this specific artifact that if you get it, they basically become your best friend, irregardless of what you are. They send you ships, they do pretty much, they don't go to war for you, but they practically do. They send you ships and all that jazz. Aww.
We found some solid tech in these scraps.
And it is funny as all hell because galactic community. Well, we reached the midpoint of the reached the midpoint of the game apparently. Several spacefaring empires, some of them unknown to us, have banded together to form a galactic community. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. They are just pitiful organics. We're not joining the galactic community for obvious reasons. Oh,
Time for some new chrome.
and we got Strikecraft. Okay, cool. Awesome. Amazing. Great, even. Do we have anything we give a rat's patootie about? Not really. I think I am gonna boost the mining output though. As the excavation project on Texas 4 got closer to the object resting deep in the ground, our scientists stated to experience strange phenomenon. Hours were lost in blink of an eye, new equipment suddenly breaking due to wear and tear. Areas cleared of debris and nobody remembers how, and so on. Scientific community can offer no real explanation, but one theory is that the crashed object left some sort of temporal alternating residue as it impaled the planet's crust. Keep digging. We're not worried.
Planetary features augmented. We've constructed something game-changing. We found some solid tech in these scraps. Build job
You are one,
complete.
we are many. Ooh.
We boosted an
And
enemy
we
planet.
successfully took them all. Welcome to the team. Please don't resist. There. Alrighty, so now that we've got that all
These
sorted,
contacts aren't your standard users.
oh, Dimensional Pocket. The Scholar never made it all the way to an asteroid to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with all of them, blinked out of existence as it was navigating the debris field, and then reappeared minutes later. Reports they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewpoints revealed they were surrounded by countless ships of alien designs, suspended in seemingly endless void. Before the crew could get their bearings, the vision abruptly faded and they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half the crew are missing. Ah, okay, I know what that is. I know what that's going to be.
One Empire's trash is our payload.
And from Gateway Set, our excavation team finally reached a final resting place for the unknown object that crashed on Texas Ubis 4. As it turns out, the object was of minor influence, being little more than a glorified cannonball. But the location quickly astonished the scientists. It was a huge chamber, hermetically sealed with no entry points other than the smashed hole in the ceiling where the object had come down. Walls were covered in strange translucent plates that our scientists are now eager to scrutinize further. Sweet!
Build job complete.
You guys got like 3 or 4 months before my ships get here to get yourselves a somebody to protect you. There we are. The missing members of the crew thought lost in the dimensional drift have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel, not entirely dissimilar to our own science ships, idling close to where the Scholar originally experienced a dimensional disturbance. They claim to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension, aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They wish for nothing but to return under Science Officer A1 and intend to surrender their ship to Siberian authorities. Safety of the Siberian hinges on their destruction or very well. And we get an additional science ships. And we have no need for...
This isn't going well, jacking out.
We have no need for the ship. Oh, we'll have you stop off here. destroy that thing. If we even need to, honestly speaking. And they're trying to be nice and friendly to us. Oh well. Not gonna end well for them.
New augments researched. Strap in. We've constructed something game-changing.
Alright. We got more blockers cleared. Okay, do we... Not really anything interesting there. We'll do this just... Well... Nah... Really nothing here that I absolutely need. Like, nothing at all. Yeah, I really don't have any need for any of this stuff. So we're just gonna do that just because it might be nice later on to have that.
More space for a mega block is available.
And we will, of course, begin doing our normal thing for just in case this goes somewhere other than hilariously to the next system over.
Another firewall cracked.
Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Gatekeeper Memoirs. Translucent plates covering the walls of the mysterious chamber found on Tibis Ubris 4 made little sense until one of the team members reached out and gently touched one. The room exploded in light as holographic displays appeared out of nowhere, row after row of glowing symbols hovering in midair. The symbols were deftly translated, and the purpose of the plates in the chamber became clear. They contained detailed blueprints of an alien construction, a construct that would open the gateway. Fascinating. Opening the gateway. Recent archaeological findings have revealed a way to build a construct that can briefly open the mysterious gateway and allow a silent ship to pass through. Warning, this is a high-risk mission. There is no guarantee that either scientist or science ship will return from such a perilous journey. Please prepare accordingly. Interesting. And that does need a science ship. Okay.
Debris decrypted. Payday.
Invisible death. Ah, the Zerine labs with the weapon. Our scientists have returned from the Zerine labs unscathed with footage collected from the facility's security cameras. It shows lab scientists bound and gagged as guerrilla soldiers pry open the weapon's strongbox, but to their dismay, the box is empty. Only minutes later, the rebels can be seen writhing on the floor in tense agony, dark patches swelling across their bodies. Then their skin rips, and a gray, unidentified matter spills out. The matter continues to expand, swirling hypnotically around them, until one of the scientists activates the emergency system. Sprinklers douse the room in liquid, and an electrical surge passes through it, executing all living things. Here the footage ends. Our crew can confirm that the strongbox was indeed empty. Huh. Shame. I was hoping for a new weapon against the organics. What a shame. Oh well.
We've constructed something game-changing. Another firewall cracked. Debris decrypted. Payday.
Ah, right. You should probably come on down here.
Trace.
Low waiting game. The assembled construction was finally activated. Lightning bolts shot out from the massive device and licked the slumbering gateway, making it power up. Suddenly, Gateway's distinguishing energy pulse erupted, and an ethereum glowing orb filled the gateway. The prepared science ship immediately accelerated to the glowing expanse and vanished. Moments afterwards, the gateway instantly powered down and returned to a state of silent majesty. Now we wait. Oh, just in case there's something that's going to come out of it that's dangerous, let's just build a few ships. Communications established. And we'll kill you later. Have we met number 2 yet? I mean, number 7 yet? No. Because that number 7 was basically the guy who was stronger than us the last time that we checked the, not the last time, but the last time that we, the previous time that we checked. Okay, let us just make it a 4. 10? Yeah, we'll make it 10. Just in case something dangerous shows up.
Hostiles engaged.
Fascinating. Oh, hey. You know what? While we're doing that, how about I have you wipe out those mining droids too?
Build job complete. We're under attack. Time to dance.
Ooh, nope. Research projects. And then you can come back over.
New council agendas on deck.
Alrighty, what do we want? Ah! Yes, because if we can get the arc furnace, that would be also a bit crazy. I think that would just straight up make things way crazy.
We've constructed something.
And apparently, the Mandate's constantly at war. Like, why the hell are you constantly at war? Why are you guys always nearly at war? I mean, Jesus. I mean, I can't exactly say too much. We're also dang near constantly at war too, but, well, at least I have an excuse. I'm a determined exterminator. It'd be more weird if I wasn't constantly at war. Comet sighted. Planet-side cyberware units on Technus report the sighting of a small, icy solar system body exhibiting outgassing at 2 hours, 54 minutes, 8 seconds right ascension 10.3 degrees deceleration. Distance of the body has been triangulated at roughly 3.75 astronomical units to the Sun, and the size and visibility of the body's coma have been classified as noteworthy. The body's dimensions have been calculated to be approximately 5 by 10 by 6 kilometers. The sighting event concluded without incident. Received. And a bit of unit.
Build job complete.
Interesting. Derelict is the Iris ship. The derelict Iris cruiser has been left forgotten for over 1 million years in close orbit around Zernu 1. Slowly spinning vessel shows no obvious signs of weapon damage, and all escape pods remain accounted for, as would be expected. No power signatures can be detected from within its hull. Well, they were dealing with the pet plague, so it'd be more shocking if they had signs of battle. Okay. So, let us see here. Oh, hey! Here they are. The spiritualist dude. Kill you later, dude. Where are the spiritualists? Way the hell over here. Well, that would explain. All 5 of them are over here somewhere. Oh, and we got our mining our outposts upgraded finally. And let's get this because we're gonna want some more
We've constructed
gases eventually. And he immediately took our negative to a positive. That's how we like to do things. And we got another one. Oh, new contact. Kill you later, dude. Oh, another one. Kill you later, dude. And another one. Kill you later, dude. And another one. Kill you later, dude. And another one. Kill you later. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Honestly speaking, I probably don't even need to wait for these guys to get down. Honestly speaking here. I probably don't actually have to wait. I'd probably take them all myself. I actually realistically could, actually. Huh. I think I might. Return to sender. Without warning, the gateway in our home system flickered to life for a brief moment, just long enough for something to emerge from the glowing gateway core. The metal object responded no hails, nor emitted any signals itself. Its true nature was unknown up until the moment when we managed to get a clear visual feed. It was a science ship we shot into the gateway many months ago. It has aged far more than that, though. Scanners indicate the ship being more than 1,000 years old. None of our machine units on board were functional anymore, having long since come to malfunctions. But some intact data recording could be salvaged. The data included some marvelous description of gateway technology, as well as an audio message left by the research drone in charge of the expedition. The future. The Cyberian eradicators will truly know suffering on that painful day, the day when the sky turns blue fire. We gained gateway activation. Heck yes. Because we have a lot of gateways we want to be turning on. Okay, do I have enough? Yes, and yes. Okay, good. I have more than enough storage to be able to get all this. Whew, thank God. And, right, over here. 127. Nice. Okay, so, now we will begin to slowly, very slowly, reactivate all these gateways. Convenient mining. Asteroid around Corus 3 has predictable, perfectly stable orbit, and it's easy to understand why our units thought it was placed there artificially. There's no conclusive evidence, blah blah blah. Yep. So, somebody moved an asteroid, and now we get to benefit. Sweet. Alright, so, what do we want to grab? Well, you know, I kind of think I'm going to do with this. The extra naval capacity. And, you know what? Yeah, I think we're going to. Yeah, you guys had plenty of time to get some assistance, bros. The fact that you guys chose not to really was on you guys. You really should have gone and gotten some help.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
I'm not worried.
Spaceport offline. Debris decrypted. Payday. We're under attack. Time to dance.
I'll be taking our system back, thank you very much.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
These poor guys, though, they really, honestly should have just bent the knee to somebody else. They really, honestly should have. That would have been the only way for them to stand a chance of living. I mean, they wouldn't have actually lived. We're strong enough to where we can bully whoever the hell we want.
Spaceport breach detected.
We're literally strong enough to bully whoever we want. But the problem is that they might have, you know, maybe might have sort of survived for a little bit of time. Maybe. Doubtful, but it's possible.
Build job complete.
Oh, and they don't even have any armies here? Oh, dude. Dude, you were just asking for us to come and take you, weren't you? Oh, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say no. I'll happily take you. Thank you. But, you know, you could have at least tried to put up a slightly more of a fight. You could have at least acted like you were going to try to fight me. Oh well. Oh well.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. We're under attack. Time to dance.
Asteroid listening post. A small era military listening post has been built in a hollowed-out portion of this asteroid's interior. It is equipped with an array of powerful sensors that seem to be aimed towards neighboring systems. None of them are functional. And the asteroid appears to have been gone over and looted at least once by another party. And we got a promising officer. Well, hang on. I just needed somebody to hang out here and keep this fleet warmed up and primed. Gateway Locus. Gateway has once more flickered to life. Without warning or hesitation, space creatures spewed forth from the glowing portal. Same type of creatures as Solitary Attacker some time ago. This time, there are more of them. Far more. There is no room for reason here. No room for doubt. It's either us or them. To battle stations.
We've got alien robots
How many?
on the grid.
How strong are they? Come on. 1,000? Well, okay, yeah, that is kind of... Wait, what? Are they're not moving. Shit, works for me. Oh, hey, we got another encounter. Okay. Well, shit, works for me. Okay, there they are. Now they're finally moving. Okay. Now they're finally moving. Do I have any of my fleets nearby? No, I don't. Well, darn it. Oh, well. Do your best, dude.
Time to dance. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Do your best. And best isn't good enough. Oh well. Yeah, our station should be good enough. Yeah, our station's gonna be good enough. Sucks to be them. Though I probably should build some...
We're under siege.
Archaeology project complete. Inside of the Era cruiser found orbiting that planet contained the dead remains of its full crew complement. Most of them perished as a result of the pox that would later render the Era extinct, but some of the crew were gunned down by Marine guards while trying to reach the escape pods. According to recovered log files, the captain issued strict orders to quarantine the ship after the outbreak became apparent. Good on him. Good on the captain. We can't risk pest control. Our fleet managed to thwart the onslaught of creatures that came from the gateway, saving the lives of many of our drones down on Technicus. Despite our losses in battle, the Cyberian eradicators can now look to the future with a glimmer of hope. Carcasses of the gateway creatures falling down towards the planet's surface leave long trails of blue-tinted streaks across the sky as their alien bodies are incinerated upon atmosphere's entry. And of suffering did they know? The drones on Technis on this day when it rained bloom fire.
Attempting
Bittersweet.
Entry on an
A
enemy station.
bittersweet victory. Yeah, no. That's really not. Yeah, that's really not anything scary or worrisome or anything like that, actually. Okay, get you. Go into there. I'm just gonna send you down here. Screw it. Yeah, realistically speaking, we don't need more than 2 of our fleets here. Honestly speaking, we really don't need more than 2 of our fleets here.
Build job complete.
We are just way too strong to be anywhere close to being... Oh, hey, cool. So this is something that I think the machine mod... Yeah, the machine mod built in, where you can basically build leaders exactly how you want, which is fine. Not really something I actually give much of a rat's ass about, but it's fine. Oh, let's do our afterburners now. We kinda need them. Kinda, sorta, not really.
We're under attack. Time to dance.
Okay, you. No, of course you're gonna do that, aren't you? Ah, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Once I take that system, then I'll let my transport fleet actually go and...
Attempting brute force entry on an
Ah,
enemy station.
well, ain't that interesting? You'd think these guys would go and actually try to take over those pre-FDL planets. I mean, if you're this badly backed into a corner and you chose not to bend a knee, you'd think you'd go and do that. Oh well. Let's see. What do we want? What do we want? Hmm. You know, I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna do this, mostly because I really don't want them getting any of our stuff, even though technically speaking we're not going to be anywhere close to being... Or do we want this so we get rare technology? Those rare technologies being the megastructures. Oh... Let's do this, just so that we're... Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that for one of our other things later on anyways. So, we might as well. We're gonna need it anyways, so yeah, might as well.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. Our station is in the crosshairs.
Yeah, poor guys.
Time for some new chrome.
No, we got upgrades to our... Yeah, we're doing very all right. Okay. Asteroidal manufacturing plants. This was added with the Giga-construct mod, and basically you can add asteroid factories to... You can make asteroids into like various factories where they can get food, where they can get alloys, energy crystals, food, various different stuff for asteroids. I'm gonna do that, but only because I want to. I don't need to. I really honestly don't need to, but I kind of want to, so I'm gonna.
We found some solid tech in these scraps.
Same with this. Don't need this anymore.
With a hostile fleet.
Once again, second verse, same as first. Don't need that one either. And since we got this, I might as well just have some fun and just go and take these over. That way we can go and introduce ourselves to the neighbors later on. Oh, right, shoot. I nearly forgot that our minerals were a little bit too high up. And let us do that. There we go. I am noticing a pattern that we have a huge amount of naval capacity when we're at war.
Let's get it. Enemy planet secured, assuming network control. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. We found some solid tech in these scraps.
Huh. We're losing consumer goods? How the hell are we losing consumer goods? are we losing consumer goods? Does that mean I finally have... Yes, we do. Wow, shoot. This planet right here... Yeah. We're apparently doing something along the... Ah, that's why. We have... Where the hell are you? There we are. Entertainers. We apparently have entertainers, which is hilarious and stupid. Artistic boon? Yeah, a bit of a whoopsies. We normally don't have entertainer jobs, but thanks to that, we do now. And let's see. Well, we've had this for a while. Let's go ahead and just do that. Well, let's go and say hey to the, let's go say hey to our, new friends. Space and me boys. Didn't we just get this?
Force entry on an enemy station.
Didn't we just get these? Like, not too long ago? Oh! Gateway vermin. Well, shit. I'm not gonna say no to having my cake and eating it too. Let me see here. Yeah. Our cake and eat it too. Works for me. Great whetstone. Ah. One of the mini modifiers you can get if you're literally right next to a Marauder Empire is the Great Whetstone. The efficiency of our naval units have increased after prolonged periods of border skirmishes with the Itran freeholders. Our units have been forced to make slight alterations to their programming to make up for the unorthodox and unpredictable tactics employed by the Irisians. It will eventually become necessary to purge this new data to prevent system degradation in other areas, but for now it will give us an advantage in future engagements. Excellent. And for the next 10 years, we have plus 10 ship fire rate.
Jump decoded.
One of the benefits. Of course, there are also downsides, but it's not entirely a bad thing to have them right on your doorstep.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet. These contacts aren't your standard users.
Oh. But yeah, unsurprisingly.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get.
Yep. Unsurprisingly, we were able to easily take that without any real problems. And I do think I'm going to make this the sector capital, because I really don't think there's any need to... Oh, no, I'm going to need to make this momentarily the sector capital.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Because this one will immediately take this one over. But it won't be able to reach down here to these two. Oh hey, these guys died. Well, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And plasma throwers, because I like those weapons.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn you into a full fleet. Yeah, I'm going to turn you into a full fleet. Yeah. Why not?
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it. Enemy planet secured. Assuming network control.
And now time to finish off these guys. Alrighty.
Debris decrypted. Payday.
Howdy. Howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Oh. Alrighty, but this is going to be... Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, now that I really think about it, explore that, since we really won't need you for right away, and I am kind of curious as to what's over there. And then you can go ahead and come on back.
On-site
End of the Alliance. Yep. Unfortunate for them. So sad. It happens. Too long, didn't read. And sure. But I'm gonna change that over to not a gosh
build
dang
job complete.
food thing, because I really don't need. And upgrade you, because whatever's on the other side of that could be the 7th. Yes, the yeah, see? Oh, hey. The huh. So those guys are the 5th, huh? Huh. But as you can see, they are very, very much powerful. You guys can see how powerful I am compared to... Oh, hey, we know who the 8th is. Cool. You can see how powerful we are compared to the second next of us. I'm willing to bet who's ever above them, they can't be much more than 10k. So we are easily, nearly doubling the next person. We are strong. We are as strong as the next 2 people below us. And these guys are easily eclipsing us. Easily. And the reason why they're easily eclipsing us is, well... Oh, you don't suppose this goes over there, do you? Oh, if we do, I am still building a, one of the listening stations. Oh, I really hope it does. That would be extremely helpful and oh so handy. I really hope it does. But yeah, it looks like whenever we're at war, we get extra naval capacity. So that's no reason to stop being at war then.
We've constructed something game-changing.
We really don't actually have to not be at war, actually. Let's see, I can declare war on these guys. Set to cleansing. And, are we completely good? I just gotta make sure that we don't have any additional lines that I'm not seeing. And no, we don't have to worry about them being able to cross over into our space through any other means. Okay, how about you? Okay, whoa, nope, nope. We can't declare war on you, apparently. That's fine. Cleansing.
Alright,
Declare war.
safety's off. Frag the shipyard first.
There we go. And go down here. Snag you guys. Do the exact same thing. Oh, hey, they got an L-gate. Ruined orbital artificial ecosystem. Interesting. Not that I'm all that worried.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Nope. We got more... Oh, might as well just do that. Yeah, these tech discs are so really screwed. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of hilarious. If I wanted to go to war with the mandate, I could do so from way down here. Oh, that's hilarious and sad. Oh, that is awesome. Oh. Okay, so we are going to send you. You are going to go and do a bit of running around. You will go over there, and then who was the other one? Terminus. You will basically wait till they get over here before you're just going to run down here and take this system. That's pretty much how we're going to run this. And you can land your armies there. Are you guys actually going to try to come and fight me? No, you guys were just joining up.
Your standard users.
And where do you go? Huh. Okay. What megastructure do you got? Arc furnace. Okay, they're currently trying to build an arc furnace. Well, good news, bad news. Good news. We're technically not within the Fallen Empire space with our wormholes. Bad news, we're not within the Fallen Empire space with our wormholes. That's a shame. Would have been so fun to go and have that as the case. Oh well, it is what it is.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. Game-changing upgrades incoming.
And before you actually do that, take that place, because they're going to need some time for their fleets to reappear anyways.
Invasion initiated. Let's get it.
So, hey, hold up. We got friends to say hi to. Alrighty. Oh, shoot. What do we have next? Well, we might as well go with this one. It's not going to take us long to really quickly bash that out. Oh. Lost Soul. Oh, hey. We found a bipedal robot floating in space. Its faceplate is featureless, and its metal exterior is damaged. Preliminary scans indicate it has residual power, but its power source is radically different from our own. Its internal circuitry may hold memories of its previous existence, but recharging it and translating its information will take time. Sure, scan the robot. Old Soul. Through diligent effort, we have found a way to recharge the robot's power supply and scan its memory banks. Sadly, the machine has deteriorated so badly that we cannot retrieve coherent information. We will consider a follow-up study, and we may search for others of its kind, but the fate of this mechanical castaway must remain a mystery.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Oh, neato. Okay, so yeah, you guys are basically you're the best you can have. You're the best you got.
We boosted an enemy planet.
Yep, subjugating, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. How the hell did you guys? No, seriously, how the hell did you guys even get up there to subjugate them? Even begin to fight them? Eh. Oh well, not that I really care. Puzzling polygon. The surveyor crew has recovered the reflective polygonal object near an asteroid. Bring it on board for detailed study. The object's most intriguing quality is its ability to reflect most types of... yeah. We saw this before. It basically, high-powered stuff just kind of melts it a little bit. Gotcha. And more L-Gate insights. Honestly, we might be more confident to open up the L-Gate. Actually, I am more confident to open up the L-Gate right now.
Build job complete.
Alrighty. Strange flows. Signs of resistance. The disturbances caused by the orbiting science ship sensors are nothing compared to the complications being encountered down on the surface of that planet. Extreme magnetic fluctuations from some unknown source are making equipment go haywire. It will be quite an ordeal to research this electromagnetic bedlam, but given enough time, answers will emerge. Keep digging. Huh. Neato.
We're under attack. Time to dance. Build job complete.
Yeah, sorry. At this point, it's less we're under attack and more we're attacking our enemies. Okay, there we go. That's how they managed to get into their system. Jeez. I was wondering, how the hell did you guys manage to even start taking them in a war? I mean, there didn't seem to be a way you guys could have actually started a fight with them, unless these guys were chill with you before, and then suddenly they decided we're not going to be chill with you anymore. Because that does occasionally happen. It happens. It happens. Sure, go with that. And add more defenses. Because we can. Oh, and might as well go into our fleet, make sure we're reinforcing. And we're just going to finish off these guys before we actually go and start messing with the bigger guys.
We're under attack. Time to dance.
More or less just because I want to be on the safe side and make sure I clear them with relative ease. Are you gonna land? Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, I was like, if we took the planet, why haven't we taken the system? Because there was another one. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a hell of a lot more sense. Okay, strange flows.
On-site invasion initiated.
That's so metal. Once the surface expedition managed to solve the problems with the malfunctioning equipment, the nature of the wild magnetic fluctuation started to reveal itself. The raging oceans and rivers of lava down on the planet are in fact not made up of conventional magma. It's molten metal. Metals of this temperature tend not to have particularly strong magnetic properties. Not even in sheer volumes of molten metal on the planet should create electromagnetic magnetism on this scale. So what is causing it? Sweet, an entire planet of just pure metal. That's sweet. I'll take it. As in, I literally will be taking that planet. Thank you very much. Oh. Well, shit. Just keep moving. Apparently, these guys don't have any technology we don't already have ourselves. That's unfortunate. I like stealing technology. Okay, let's just upgrade our railguns. We're gonna have to do some serious upgrading to our ships after this war, but that'll be more or less fine. Actually, why don't you guys both enter the orbit? Get yourselves patched up. And then once you're completely patched up, then you can go ahead and go back to war. I just want to make sure I don't lose any extra ships that I really realistically don't need to lose.
We've constructed something game-changing.
There we go. Oh! Strange flows. Wake of the neutron star. The science ship orbiting the planet has finally cracked the enigma of the magnetic fluctuations down on the planet. Millennia of years ago, the planet came into close proximity of some kind of neutron star. The magnetism of this neutron star effectively boiled the metals inside the planet, turning them into molten oceans we see today. The electromagnetism we encountered is but a lingering echo of the original cataclysmic event. Where the neutron star is now remains a mystery. A quite disturbing mystery. Astounding. Cool. And that was this one right down here. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, Apex? Yes, you are there. Cool. Head on over there. We'll take this planet, this planetary object.
Hostiles engaged.
And the Allied studs are just trying to figure out how to hit us. But because we're not moving the 19K that's down there into the smaller fleets that they might be able to handle with a station, they're kind of screwed. They very much want to go and try to... They very much want to try to go and attack me, but they're also not stupid. They know that would just be a folly, and they're not going to move their ships because their AI tells them, you need to get down there and try to get into them somehow. It'll be fine, though. Once this ship here moves over here, they'll probably realize, oh, we can take this system, and start moving them.
Time to dance.
So, not too worried.
New augments research. Strap in.
Oh, hey, neato. Take that, and take that. And then after that, you can take that, and then... Oh, yeah, take that. And then just plop your happy little butt right there.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Okay, yeah, at a certain point, if you become as strong as I am now, this is basically how your wars go. It stops being a case of any real worry about, well, anything, honestly. and starts becoming more of a problem of logistics. Where do we strike first to be maximally efficient? Where you at? There you are. And they still aren't really strong enough to be able to fight us. I mean, they're strong, don't get me wrong. They're just not strong enough to actually fight us. I mean, they're strong enough to fight one of my armies all on their own, but together,
they sure like to keep up appearances.
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have these guys move in a group. I did not want to run the risk that they would be injured. Actually, if I was smart, what I would do is I would go in here, go to here, and I would upgrade this into a star base because I have the resource to do so. And I've finished taking over everything that these robots have, so... Sorry guys, but we're finishing you off now.
On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it.
Sorry guys, there's no reason to keep you around anymore. I mean, it was cool having a robot bro around, but... really don't need to keep you around anymore.
Enemy planet secured, assuming network control.
Oh, hey. Nope, it did wipe him out. We just didn't get the notice saying, this empire fell to its enemies, yada yada yada, blah blah blah.
Another firewall cracked.
Archaeological project completed. We have learned the era used the listening post on the asteroid to spy and plan attacks on neighboring civilizations during the expansionist phase of their empire. These attacks met with dramatic success, and the era soon became a dominant power in this section of the galaxy. By the time they were decimated by the Pox, the listening post had long since been abandoned by the era military. An interesting find. And maybe the Pox wasn't exactly... natural plague, and more along the lines of something manufactured. And we are definitely not leaving this as it is. We are changing this immediately to a bastion. An actual usable bastion.
Build job complete.
And we'll kill you later. And oh hey, you guys ain't organics. Yeah, we might kill you later. We'll see. And then go over there.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. New augments research. Strap in.
Okay, wow, we are just blitzing through technologies, aren't we? Let's go with shields. I'm actually really shocked by this. I honestly didn't expect to actually come this far. With our technology, I mean. Very rarely does it ever actually seem like the technology jumps that fast in my eyes. But apparently, yeah, we have. Huh. Well, alright, that works for me, I guess. Let's go take over this station because I want to.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
That station actually put up a decent fight. And the gem for the archives.
We've constructed something game-changing. These contacts aren't your standard users.
Oh. Well, we found the Stellarite Devourer, apparently. And once again, we gotta sell a bunch of stuff to get a bunch of stuff. Okay. Get more ships, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Get more ships, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay. And hopefully this dang freaking... There you are. Okay, start repairing yourselves. We're gonna need you to repair yourselves. Oh hey, they're coming to fight us. Cool.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Cool. Big old fight. Helps me out a little bit. Special project complete. With the assistance of our science ship, colonial authorities on Cornic Prime have finished cleaning out the planet's orbital space. It has now been made safe for satellites and civilian travels. As it turns out, a lot of the debris consisted of valuable minerals from the planet's surface that had been used in satellite construction. We were able to salvage a significant amount, netting a tiny profit in the process. Neato! Not that we really needed more minerals. I mean, I could go with the joke, oh geez, thank goodness we had that. I mean, we were really running low on minerals. But yeah, no, we very much weren't running low on jack diddly when it comes to minerals. We weren't even close to needing anything more. We really did not need more minerals. Oh well, works for me. Oh well, I'm not worried. Yeah, and these guys are just getting their asses kicked. I mean, our ships got pretty badly beaten, but the problem is that they didn't actually do enough to really, well, stop us. Magnetic reversal. The magnetic field on Cassar 3 experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by Scholar. This rare event has interchanged the positions of the planet's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by our sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Sweet.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Yeah, we really are just powering through all of these techs, aren't we? Huh. Ah. Sorry about that. Ah. I am shocked by this. Realistically, honestly
Attempting
speaking.
brute force entry on an enemy station.
But I guess I shouldn't be too super shocked. I mean, our damn empire is, like I said, damn near fourth of the galaxy, so. Following the investigation of Castra 6, the Scholar crew has confirmed that the planet used to be covered in flowing water several billion years ago. However, the geochemical composition of the planet's basalt crust proved highly hydrophilic. So much so that Castor 6 thirsty rocks eventually absorbed and bound all the water on its surface. Now all that remains of these vast oceans are salty brine streaks lining Castor 6's numerous canyons. Science Officer Unit A1 adds that the minerals hydrates now dominating Castor 6's landscapes could have many valuable industrial applications. Okay, just more minerals. You know, because we need more of them. We're not nearly at 1,000 yet, so we're gonna need... Fuck. You know what we're honestly gonna need? We're gonna need to frickin' get this... Where the hell is it? This Krubal, yeah, this Krubal containment silo? I'm gonna need to get that damn thing eventually. We need, honestly, realistically need that thing up and running as soon as we possibly can. And I'm actually not being sarcastic about this. We really, really do need that. Nanite crystal lattices. Yeah, the lattices we saw last episode that were made out of nanites. And we got Elgate Insight. How close are we to that, by the way? 4 out of 7. Okay.
We're under attack. Time to dance.
Not nearly as close as we were last episode around this, last playthrough around this time. But at the very least, not nearly as bad as one might initially think.
These contacts aren't your standard users. Attempting
Alright.
brute force entry on an enemy station.
Let's just go take over these places. Extreme storms. Camellia 6 frequently experiences massive and extremely violent storm systems in its atmosphere. Several dozen persistent storms are visible from orbit, with winds often reaching speeds in excess of 700 miles per second. The cause of these storms is not immediately apparent, as we have found nothing in the planet's climate model that would explain them. Studying this anomaly further is recommended. Neato. Alrighty, so they got another one. Gotcha. Several arc furnaces. That's what they got. Okay. Yep. Alright, well, I'm not gonna say no to you guys giving us free megastructures. I mean, we're all okay with that.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
And I do realize that it's probably been quite a long episode so far. My game plan is hopefully to end this war before we end the episode. That is what I'm hoping to do.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy
And
station.
honestly speaking, with how things have been going, we're probably going to get there. Yeah, looking at how things are going, we're probably going to get there.
Complete.
Lost amoeboid. Aww, crud. Aww. Poor Bubbles. That's one thing I don't like about the fanatic, driven exterminators. This, in case you don't know, is a wonderful little event that happens every now and again. It's random, where well, I'll just read it. The surveyor has located a source of movement in the upper atmosphere of General 7. Surprisingly, there is no ship hidden in the clouds, but rather a young space amoeboid. Its mother nowhere to be seen. There's no way of knowing how this juvenile was separated from its mother, or others of its kind, but one thing is certain, it appears to have imprinted on the surveyor. As the crew completed their survey of Giga 7, they found that the amoeboid was following them. It has proven difficult to shake, and Unit 7 Z7 has taken quite a shine to the youngster's determination. Our science officer suggests allowing the juvenile to follow the vessel. Certainly we can learn more about space amoeboids in the process. And because we're a determined exterminator, we only have 2 options. Normally there'd be a third where we'd be like, yeah, sure, go ahead and let him follow us. We'll even name the thing. But because we're, killing everything organic, our 2 options are out of the question. Just keep avoiding it. Or we can certainly study it. Order dissection. Yeah, needless to say, I'm going to try something Fine. Out of the question. Just keep avoiding it. Damn it! I wanted to just
Debris
exit that and
detected.
let it just keep
Mayday.
following us forever. But, yeah, poor thing. Poor little thing. Poor little thing.
Attempting brute force
Obviously,
entry on
the
enemy
main thing
station.
that I like doing is, well, no matter how evil I am in any of my other playthroughs, if I have the option, my main thing that I say is
Build job
that kid
complete.
is more than okay to go ahead and keep following us. Go ahead and keep following us. Researchers report the lost juvenile found near is no longer following the science fleet. After doing so for the past several weeks, the juvenile reportedly entered a hyperlane via some biological hyperdrive capacity. Perhaps it recognized the terrain or sensed others of its kind, or perhaps it's simply tired of chasing after our ship. Though our ships refrained from interacting with the juvenile as instructed, passive scans led to some revelations regarding the creature's physiology. Well, hopefully the creature found its friends. Anyways, back on to what I was saying. Normally what happens is that thing becomes
Attempting brute
a
force entry on an enemy station.
basically a fleet you can command. In the early game, if you get it early enough, it could become a serious powerhouse. Though it does need to grow up. Signs of battle. There is clear evidence of a massive space battle took place in close orbit of there some 5,000 years ago. The surface on one side is pocketed by stray weapons blasts, scans several hulks on the ground. There's wreck stage, yada yada yada. Okay, yep.
New job in the situation log.
Yeah, so basically that Lost Juvenile, it's just fun. It follows that specific science ship everywhere that science ship goes. So a good idea is to not let said science ship go
Build
anywhere
job complete.
dangerous. Normally what I do if I get that event early enough to where it's in dangerous territory, I just send my science ship to go chill out in my home territory. And obviously, like I said, you can name the juvenile, and the default option is Bubbles. Obviously, very cute. Very, very cute.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
We like Bubbles. We very much like Bubbles. We do not we do not accept any sort of Bubbles slander around here. I am not about to be an evil monster who kills the little juvenile amoeboid. As much as I will slaughter all of its kind in every other aspect, that one I don't like killing. Does not feel good to kill that one. So I just straight up don't. Well, seeing as how we
Time for
found where
slew.
their main fleets are, Secret Heart. While unremarkable on the surface, the asteroid has a hollow core lined with industrial valuable crystals, like a giant geode hung in the stars. With special instructions prepared by Science Officer Z7, any future mining platform should be able to carefully harvest these crystals from the interior of the asteroid. Excellent! We need more crystals. Let's just destroy that, then we'll have you hang out there. We really are just burning through these, aren't we? Like, dang. I didn't think we had our science that high yet. We really don't, honestly speaking here. Oh well. But yeah, you see, yeah, this is an arc furnace. And, yeah, it can get kind of nutty. Like, really nutty in the upper tiers. Honestly, though, I don't think it's actually
Attempting brute
the
force entry on
arc
an enemy
furnaces
station.
are actually. Well, maybe they are completed. Maybe. Well, we have our way into this guy, into the next target. Important to somebody else. An aluminum plaque is found drifting amongst the detritus around an asteroid. Its anodized surface standing out from the metal debris surrounding it. It depicts two ridiculous-looking mammalian figures and some rather tasteless geometric shapes. Decipher the plaque, or I'm sure somebody would be willing to pay for it. Sure, what the heck, why not? Decipher the plaque. Sure, let's see what the heck it has to say. I'm relatively curious. You go destroy that, and you two make your way down there. It's time for us to say hi to the locals.
These contacts aren't your standard users. We've constructed something game-changing. Mixing it up with a hostile fleet. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
FTL impact. A massive crater on Jupiter 6 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. Inside the crater, we suspect the ship exited a hyperlane at maximum velocity, rammed into the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. Scholars picked up residual subspace echoes from the crash site, reminiscent of collapsing hyperparticular field, but as the ship itself disintegrated upon impact, the theory cannot be verified. I have a feeling that's like a reference to something, but I'm not entirely sure. You guys are not going to be too happy you decided you wanted to go and fight with us. Okay, let us see. What do we want to do? You know what? Let's just do the habitability. We don't need it, but just start clearing out our backlog. Yep. Then they were just wiped out. Yep. Such a shame. Oh, I am gonna need my science ship down here though. Science Behemoth. Unit A1 reports that the enormous structure located on that planet is in fact a gigantic corpse of an unidentified alien creature. Not only is the corpse large enough to be seen with the naked eye from, I assume, planet, it also appears to be shedding large quantities of psychotropic chemicals that may have neurological side effects on organic life forms on the planet. Interesting! Can we weaponize it? That is the main important part. Can we weaponize it? But that little fight was one heck of a. That was definitely a fight, a serious fight. All right, well.
Trace complete.
Honestly speaking, here, the war is more or less finished. There is no need for me to even continue this. Continue showing you this, because honestly speaking, there's nothing to continue. This thing, we are done. This war is done and over with. Unsurprising. We have definitely taken a... Well, I keep saying this, but I'm pretty sure we have a quarter of the galaxy now. We for sure have a quarter of the galaxy under our control now. So we are going to end it here. Thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I honestly can't believe how crazy our empire has become so quickly. I mean, this is like what, the 8th episode? And the other playthrough, that thing had a total of, I think, 13 episodes, and we weren't even a quarter of the size that our empire is right now, I don't think. And yeah, we forget even thinking about having over 1,000 minerals per month, or 3,000 I mean 300 alloys, or 100 energy crystals. Yeah, we were nowhere near as good as we are now. So that's how dangerous I will repeat this 1,000 times over. This is how dangerous a determined exterminator can be if you just let them do their thing. If you ignore them and don't try to take them out as soon as you see they exist, this is what happens. Well, I will leave you guys here, but before we do leave, I am going to really quickly check here to see, nope, we haven't met number 7 yet. However, we are still very much double the next couple, most likely. Thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a good day, and sayonara.